The brave hero rode his steed through a cursed forest, slashing his divine blade through the thorny vines that tried to tackle him. He eyed the castle in the distance, or what was left of it. A ruin, a painful reminder of the old glory days of the kingdom. As he slashed his way through the forest, his gaze was locked on the highest northern tower, the only one that remained standing after 100 years. There was a goal waiting for him. He escaped the forest and quickly found his way to the stone bridge. White humanoid creatures with red eyes jumped him, crawling up from the cliff underneath the bridge. They screeched, and with impossible speed they flew towards him. He raised his sword and a golden flash followed. When the light dimmed, the hero was already gone. He charged over the bridge on his white horse, the red moon shining above him. Determination written on his face. Fate was with him. He was the destined hero to break the horrible curse that put the entire castle to sleep 100 years ago. Up in the tower was the princess, the love of his life, his destiny. But before he entered the castle, a giant dragon appeared, scales black as the night, and green eyes filled with murderous intent. "Stop!" the dragon roared with a human voice. "Do not go any further, or you'll die." Before the dragon could finish, the hero had jumped off his steed and flew towards the dragon. With one mighty swipe, he decapitated the dragon. He landed behind the dragon and smirked. "The only thing that's waiting for me is the princess." He sheathed his sword and ran through the old castle doors and made his way through the castle. As he ran, trying to find the stairs that led up the castle, he saw people sleeping all over the place. They looked sickly pale, but they were still breathing. The curse that the witch had put on the castle 100 years ago was responsible for this. He heard the legends. The princess. A true love's kiss from a hero. He was that hero. Not long after that, he found a stairwell that led up to the tower he was looking for. He passed a sleeping guard that had fallen asleep 100 years ago. It was as if he had dropped dead while he was guarding the stairs. He had no idea why the witch had cursed the entire castle 100 years ago, but he would break it. He was the hero after all. He reached the top of the tower and opened the door that led to the room where he would find the princess. His heart froze as he saw her sleeping, almost peaceful. His heart tightened as he stepped forward. "Time to break the curse," he muttered, and knelt down to kiss her. Not a second later, he felt her breath stagger. Her eyes shot open as she looked at the one who broke the curse. She kept kissing him, though. The hero was a bit surprised, but eagerly accepted it. Something sharp bit down on his lip, and his eyes widened. He saw the princess's red eyes staring into his. Her eyes filled with longing. The hero tried to step back, but the princess moved her mouth to his neck. He felt two sharp teeth sink into his throat. Blood spilled, and the princess eagerly sucked away. As his vision darkened, a final thought passed his mind. Humans can't sleep for 100 years. "Thank you for breaking the curse," the princess whispered as the withered corpse of the hero turned to ash. She turned her gaze toward the outside world. Finally, she was free again.